Solving exponential equations using tables or graphs. So for example, let's solve this equation, 4 to the 3x power equals 6,000. So I've created a table. My column headings are x and 4 to the 3x power. I can write in or choose some x's. Let's start with x is 0. Then 4 to the 3 times 0 power is 1. When x is 1, we get 4 to the 3 times 1 power, which is 64. When x is 2, we have 4 to the 3 times 2 power, which is 4,096. When x is 3, we have 4 to the 3 times 3 power, which equals 262,144. And this is way too big. So our value is somewhere between 2 and 3. So let's try some values that are between 2 and 3. Let's try 2.1. 4 to the 3 times 2.1 power is 6,208.375056. So this is still a little too big, but much closer than we were before to 6,000. Let's try a little smaller, 2.05 for x. 4 to the 3 times 2.05 power is 5,042.767517. So this is a little too small. Let's try a little bigger, 2.06. So 4 to the 3 times 2.06 power is 5,256.912476. Getting closer. Let's try 2.07. 4 to the 3 times 2.07 power is 5,480.151264. Let's try a little bigger, 2.08. 4 to the 3 times 2.08 power is 5,712.870057. Let's try 2.09. 4 to the 3 times 2.09 power is 5,955.471431. So we're really close to 6,000. It's probably even closer to what's right above it, the 2.1, which led to 6,208. So for now, we could say that x is approximately 2.09. It's a little bit bigger than 2.09, but definitely less than 2.1. Okay, so I also wanted to point out to you that the Desmos graphing calculator will help you create the table if you want. So when you add in a table, it would normally put y sub 1 as the second column heading. Instead, I deleted that out and made it the 4 to the 3 times x sub 1. And then when I typed in my x values, so I typed in 0, hit enter, it gave me 1. So it would calculate once I typed in the x values. So again, 2.09 led to 5,955.4714. Okay, let's use a graph to solve the same equation. So you have 4 to the 3x equals 6,000. So in the Desmos graphing calculator, I typed in y equals 4 to the 3x power. So we have y equals the left-hand side of my equation. And then I typed in y equals 6,000. So y equals the right-hand side of my equation. And what we want to do is look for where they intersect. And you may have to zoom in or zoom out or change the scale to find the intersection point. Ours is right here. And in Desmos, if you hover over or technically probably click on it, we can find the intersection point. And when I did that, we found 2.092, 6,000. So x is equal to 2.092. So it was a little bit bigger than the 2.09.